Dale.
Today we're going to be covering the cooling unit removal. Steps needed to remove the cooling unit. Number one is a piece of wood for the cooling unit removal. Number two, Phillips screwdriver and a T20 Torx bit. If you prefer a hand, or you can have a quarters drill as well. First step we're going to have to remove is the cover to the tray cover harness. I'm going to go ahead and remove it completely. It's the number T20. Just keep track of all the screws. Simply lift the cover up. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove two segments that the elevator track rides on. We have a little detent ball, which is right over here. We're going to push the detent ball in and slide the top track right off. Now we can go ahead and lift the elevator off the track and lift it all the way up. Now when we're lifting the elevator without the tray cover harness, we want to be careful not to snag any of these wires as the elevator is coming up. Lift the elevator up. Let it rest towards the top. Now on the side here with our number 2 Phillips, we're going to locate one screw that's on this track that's holding this track to the cabinet. Normally located at the bottom. In this case it's a T20. Remove it completely. And this screw has the detent position on it. So let's not lose it, and we're going to put it back when we're done. Now we can go ahead and lift the complete track. Now another hidden screw. Now that we have the whole tracks removed, we can start off by removing the lower kick panel cover. Simply with 2 screws, again T20. A good place to put all these screws as we're moving them is going to be inside the coin return vault. That we don't lose them. So we'll get the keys, open up the coin return vault. We have a good place to put our screws in. Once the lower kick panels, the screws are removed, all we got to do is lift up. The panel will come up. You can store it underneath the machine. Next step we got to remove is this front cover here, as well as all the screws over here to the side. We're going to start off with the cover. Once we have all the screws removed, it will be necessary to pry a little bit this plate here. There is a thin bead of silicone holding it. So we can go with a knife on the back, cut the seal. Once it's done, we can just go ahead and simply move this part right out. Go ahead and place it under the machine. This is the thin bead of silicone in hand. Now we can continue removing all the T-Torx 20s up on this side, as well as the putty that's preventing condensation from moving. So I first start off with the putty. Put it into a ball. Put it over here so we don't lose it. And we can remove all the T20s.
Seguimos.
Sí, vamos a seguir. We can go ahead and remove this black piece of tape, which we're going to reuse. Again, we'll stick it above the putty. And now we have to come over to this side and remove all the, and lift the door completely out. We got to remove the electrical connection for the compressor. We have the electrical connection. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze. Disconnect the compressor. Now we got to remove all our T-Tex 20s that are holding the faceplate and the compressor. We can go ahead and remove the faceplate. Now our compressor is completely loose inside here. We can go ahead and remove the connection bridge point for the condenser and the evaporator. We're simply going to slide it out, bring it out. Now the only thing that's left is one screw holding the evaporator to the cabin. We'll go ahead and remove that screw. And we have a cover that's protecting the evaporator. I have to remove the lower tray for that. To remove the lower tray kick panel, there is a hidden screw right here on the side of the cabin. We simply lift right up, and the lower portion of the kick panel comes up. Now we can go ahead and disconnect the lower tray. And remove the tray. We have our two screws holding our lid. You can lift up the main harness. And lift and remove the cover. At this point, the cooling unit is ready to be slid out. And this is when I like to disconnect the fan, which is in the front. Now the complete cooling unit is ready to come out. In order to avoid damage to the fins on top, I like to put a piece of cardboard right in between the harness and the evaporator. Now once we have our cardboard cut to the right dimension, we can go ahead and slide the harness above it. And that when we're pulling out the cooling unit, we don't mess up the fins. Next step would be to grab our wood. We're going to place it in such an angle that when the cooling unit comes down, it lands right on the wood. So it looks similar to this. We put the fingers right through here, not holding the topper pipes. And you start sliding the unit forward. That's the cooling unit removed. From here, the reason for the wood is so we can work on it more comfortable, and now we can lift it easily and take it to a bench.